Housing isn't easy for anyone these days, but those sky-high rent rates and the constant changing nature of the market are especially tough on people who are homeless.
Yes, it's taking longer for them to find a permanent home, and that's taking a toll on shelters providing a temporary one. Elliot is live in the newsroom with more on how One Valley Shelter is expanding its approach when it comes to fighting the current housing crisis. Elliot.
Jamie and Yetta, Homeward Bound is a Phoenix shelter that traditionally works with families that might not have a place to live. Given the current housing market, there's a months-long wait to live at this shelter. As a result, the shelter is offering new services to residents, but also potential residents. No job, weekly eviction notices. Samantha Bedford still remembers the first time she and her 3 kids walked into Homeward Bound.
My kids were like, "This is ours, Mom? Like, we're here?" And I was like, "Yes, baby, this is home."
2 years later, Samantha's a full-time employee with the city of Phoenix, with a whole new approach towards financial literacy.
I've been able to save money since I've been here, which is something that just didn't happen.
Samantha wants to leave Homeward Bound. She's ready. There's just one problem.
Finding housing is a very big challenge. I have been on wait list after wait list after wait list for what seems like an eternity.
And Homeward Bound CEO Whitney Silent says Samantha is far from the only one at the shelter running into this issue.
We're very proud of the fact that a lot of our families earn $15 to $18 an hour, which is well above the minimum wage in this community, but they're still struggling to find housing.
Silent says in addition to money management courses, Homeward Bound has partnered with the city of Phoenix to offer prevention services to those who might not be homeless yet, but could be soon.
We saw the increased need, and the amount of inquiries we're getting on a given year was in excess of thousands, and we only have 76 units on our campus.
So far, 106 families have avoided becoming homeless. For those already in the shelter, Silent says housing has become the biggest priority for all involved.
Before, we would have a little bit of time, stabilize the family, see what their needs were, work with them in employment, but what's really had to be day one, let's start housing your search right now, because it's going to take that long.
As for Samantha, she's hoping her search will be over soon. When it is, she's looking forward to this next chapter in her life.
But I just plan to use everything that I learned here, all the tools financially that I learned here, to apply them in my everyday life and do everything I can to avoid being back in this situation.
For those who want to learn more about the services Homeward Bound offers, we have attached the link to that information on our AZ Family News app and on our website, azfamily.com. Live in the newsroom, Elliot Polikoff, Arizona's Family.
Elliot.